Get to the point. I only picked up bits and pieces earlier. I didn't realize it was such an emergency. An Ironheart. Right in front of us. The place will be crawling with Corell's minions, but don't worry. I can take this opportunity to show you what an awesome descendant I am. I'm curious what Guide's reaction will be after I carry this entire operation. Let me know, will ya? Alrighty, shall we get this show started? I'll use my incredible teleportation skills to scout all of the underground spaces.
If the Vulgus are on the verge of opening the vault, then they'll likely report to their superior, Corell.
In which case, we'll need a way to tap into their comms. Guide, check and see if there are any ally devices nearby we can use to wiretap.
There is one ally communications repeater. If I modify the code, it can be altered to enable wiretapping.
That should work. We should spread out and continue with the mission.
This is Enzo. There is a Vulgus generator somewhere in this zone. These generators are the main power source of the enemy's comms devices. We need to find the enemies who have fuses, take them out, and use the fuses to disable the generators.
Master Corell.
Another unit has appeared. Grab that fuse. break its fuse and disable the generator. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Stay focused. A powerful enemy unit has appeared. Be careful. The enemy comms devices should be shutting down shortly. Excellent job.
As expected, the enemy has discovered our location.
So that's why Alpha's upset. Oh well, it can't be helped. We have to do everything we can. We may even be able to appease him if we bring in some good.
Logs. The Vulgus are in the middle of a large-scale operation in Timberfall to collect organic matter. They have deployed these units to prevent any interference with that operation.
What is there for them to extract? Timberfall is literally just a logging site.
There is a giant tree there that might be worth looking at. It's been there since the time of the ancestors.
I thought that tree snapped in two and died during the apocalypse.
It is broken, that's true. But we're not certain it's completely dead. It's such an ancient tree. We can't rule out the possibility that its roots are still alive. Figure out exactly what kind of organic matter the Vulgus are extracting. Let's go. job.
Descendant, I will be modifying the communications repeater code from this point on. Even though the code has been modified, the current output isn't strong enough to penetrate the enemy's classified communications grid. If we were to overload it, we would be able to increase its accuracy, but the Vulgus will be able to track our location.
I know that will make it challenging for you, Descendant, but you'll need to tough it out. You don't have a choice. Guide, increase the output.
Surveillance accuracy has increased by 40%. All communications content is being stored. Surveillance accuracy at 85%. I will try to maintain a level that will not cause the device to malfunction.
Fortunately, Alpha's just called us in to explain the overload. He is furious. Well, maybe just upset that the equipment is being pushed to its limits. I'll try to mollify him.
Let's meet at the Timberfall outpost. I have some information I wish to discuss.
I'm loading.
First of all, this is only a theory for now. I must review the enemy's data before I can be certain. I have some ideas on why the enemy is collecting organic matter, and I have reached a hypothetical conclusion. The most probable reason is that their DNA analysis is still incomplete, and they're looking for materials to use as part of it.
In order to extract pure DNA from something, you need a refining process to remove all the other materials mixed in.
And once refinement has been completed, you will still need to perform an amplification process. This process requires certain enzymes.
So what you're saying, Guide, is that the Vulgus are extracting the enzymes they need from the giant tree.
In a way, yes. As the giant tree has existed since the time of the ancestors, it will have accumulated a variety of organic matter. It may store materials which are difficult to find even now. The Vulgus may have predicted this. It is likely that they intend to extract all of the remaining organic matter left in the giant tree in order to find the enzymes required for amplification.
If we can seize what they extract and send it to Albion, we can expedite our research process.
I guess we have our answer then. Let's hurry. It's our turn to take something from them. Let's make them pay for messing with us.
Descendant, it seems that Gley has elected herself to be our guide this time. But I agree. Because of Gley's quick judgment and knowledge, I was able to decrease my margin of error.
I'm honored to hear that. Coming from a highly advanced AI created by the ancestors.
I must go into overclock mode in order to do everything I can to help you gain the Iron Heart. It would be best to establish how far the Vulgus were able to progress their experiments. They may have scattered the data, but we must examine it, even if it takes time to recover it. I have access to the terminal. Initiating hacking sequence. The terminal has been accessed. Checking information. terminal access. Inputting security deactivation code. This is unexpected. The Vulgus have injected their DNA with Arcade and are attempting genetic modification.
This is Enzo. Enemy generator spotted at your current location. Neutralize the enemy forces. Disable the generator using high voltage fuses.
Descendant, the Vulgus are collecting organic matter to create an enzyme that can amplify DNA. Once they've collected enough, they'll refine and move it to stop it being compromised. If you can capture the organic matter and send it to Albion, we can extract the enzyme we need. You need to eliminate the interruption. If the organic matter is destroyed, it'll put us in a tight spot.
Loading.
As quickly as possible.
Descendant, I've scanned all Vulgus devices within the vicinity and found a device called a mixture injector.
Mixture? Why, can you check the mixture inside it?
I'm sorry, Craig. As it is a simple injector without any encryption, it is not possible for me to analyze it.
No need to be sorry. It's not too late for us to find it, break it, and then figure it out.
They just keep coming. Looks like they have a death wish.
The ejector has been spotted. Guide, can you identify the mixture once we destroy the
I'm loading.
It is a type of growth accelerator that forces intense growth in a plant and human function. The only kind of growth for tiny molecules is products of enzyme extraction.
Hey, you! Are you slowpokes done? I almost fell asleep because you guys were taking too long. If you're done, come to the outpost. No, wait. Would it be faster if I came to you?
This gigantic tree is believed to have once been the subject of religious worship by the indigenous people of this zone. Scholars have been unable to provide an accurate explanation for the existence of this tree. And no one can say how it was able to grow to such massive size. The origins of the tree cannot be found among the records stored within the National Library of the Kingdom. All that exists is a single record stating that the tree is much older than the kingdom itself. In the songs of the bards, this tree is said to be the domain of forest fairies from the legends of old. However, we all know that such fairies belong with children's fairy tales. Thus, scholars from the Kingdom's Arboretum have put together this discussion session to exchange ideas and theories. However, from the current atmosphere, it does not seem as if we will be able to reach a meaningful conclusion within a reasonable amount of time. Still, it is not every day that the most renowned scholars of the kingdom gather together, so some outcome must be agreed by the end of today.
matter is destroyed, it'll put us in a tight spot. Excellent job, Descendant. We'll try to extract the enzyme as quickly as possible.
Get to the point. What are you doing? Sightseeing? This operation is a waste of time, a complete waste. You keep telling me I need to cooperate, but I think you guys are the uncooperative ones.
Jeremy, unless your receive is having issues, there is no way you didn't know we were in the middle of an operation. It's prohibited for Descendants to deactivate the receives during an operation. If you manually deactivated your receive link, I think that would make your attitude toward the operation uncooperative.
I'd watch what you're saying, Glay. I carried out my side of the operation perfectly. I scouted the entire area thoroughly. I've even confirmed that the Ancestors' ruins are in the deepest part of Vespers. How dare you question my attitude? God, I don't know why Alpha looks out for you guys so much. Maybe he feels sorry for you being possessed by the ghost or guide or whatever. If it's because he pities you, well, I guess normal me has no choice but to be understanding. I'll distract the enemy's backlines just for you pitiful lot. You can follow me and push through. You three, no, is it four? Anyway, you're all deployed, so let's cooperate and get this operation done without any mistakes. Also, I've been assigned to retrieve the Ironheart, so don't any of you think about touching it. I'm warning you.
Glay, your anger levels are rising.
I'm doing my best to let it go.
Terminal access. Inputting security deactivation codes. Vulgus have injected their DNA with RK and are attempting genetic modifications.
Thanks to Kaden and Nace's swift efforts, we've been able to restore the Ancestors' DNA using the data that you've sent. Thank you for your hard work. You've all done an excellent job. The Ancestors' biometric authentication data has been coded and sent to your receipt. Guys, please activate the code to the Ancestors' vault.
There is a chance that we have not yet found the Vulgus that underwent genetic modification using RK. And we haven't confirmed whether the experiment succeeded or not. But the incident in the sterile lab has affected my simulations. Vulgus technology is advancing faster than I expected.
No chance!
Knock, knock. Who's there? It's Pseudo. Descendant, I presume? You can't just let our equipment be, can you?
What? My Aceve channel was just switched? Enzo, there's something wrong with the Aceve channel. Enzo, respond!
It's on channel. I forced you to connect to my personal channel. You see, I'm brilliant, just like you. Now, let's play, fellow RK wielder.
Unless there's something wrong with my ears. Sounded to me like this jerk said he has RK abilities.
You're curious about my RK. I injected myself with the RK that I stole from you. Oh, the power flowing through my body. What an exhilarating experience. And you were keeping all this power for yourself. I hated you so much that I could have killed you all in an instant.
It appears that the genetic modification we saw earlier was successful.
Now, why don't you come here and give my cold, frozen body a hug, friend?
Those Vulgus bastards. They weren't just researching ways to open the vault.
Now it's clear why the Order of Truth. To create this monstrosity. They only wanted to create the DNA. They would have sent the Legion of Immortality.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Hey, hey. How hard you did it. What a brainless brute. You really want to fight me, huh?
device can force channels to change. If we destroy it, we'll be able to connect to the edge of the channel again.
Channel reconnection confirmed. The Asive channel is back online. Guide, please modify this code so that the channel cannot be disconnected again.
I have established a defensive security code. Communications will not be affected in the future.
It doesn't feel too funny to have my limbs cut off like this. You're still a broken dream. Send you a little present soon. Vulgus don't usually dream. Oh, but thanks to the Arche serum, I dream my every moment. You can call me Jaber.
The serum that was injected into the Vulgus was from Jaber. Our pulses increased. The vault must be nearby.
Send a signal to Jeremy. Jeremy, do you read me? Jeremy. Jeremy, respond. Damn. Hang on just a little longer, everyone.
It's so nice to see your face, friend. Can you call me Jaber? Just as here. Damon's Day has changed our plans. In my next dream, I'll be dancing with your corpse!
You've completely lost it, haven't you? Listen. If you spotted the target, you should have said so. What are you doing here by yourself? So this is what's gotten everybody so riled up. That's it. That's what makes us the Ironheart. It's way more impressive than what the rumors say. Hey, how long do you plan on just standing there? Go back to Albion and bring reinforcements or something. Why are you still here? Go!
success of this operation will lead us... Descendant, do you have something positive to report, finally? Where's the Ironheart now? What? I gave the order for Jeremy to retrieve the Ironheart. I never did that. There must have been a misunderstanding. Nell, did you send those instructions?
I've done no such thing over any official channel, and even unofficially. I have no reason to contact him. Something's not right. Could it be?
Nell, contact Jeremy. Now.
I can't get through to Jeremy. His Asive has been deactivated. And there's no record of him entering Albion either.
It can't be. Jeremy is still a descendant, even if he's sometimes led astray. He's a descendant fighting for humanity who despises the Vulgus with every fiber of his being.
Alpha, we should see if we can detect Jeremy's RK and traces of the Ironheart through the guide.
All descendants on standby. Please contact the guide for assistance as required. Man has identified Jeremy's last known whereabouts. Prepare for a pursuit operation.
This is... Descendant. I've heard about Jeremy. But there's something I must tell you first. When I came into contact with the energy from the second... It's an algorithm for amplifying the void energy sensory field. An early warning system. However, perhaps because it was transferred through Jeremy's RK, which, even now, alarm bells are ringing. My function, Descendant. I am in no doubt that a Colossus is heading towards Ingress, and if we can intercept that Colossus and recalibrate my system, please, help me, Descendant.
It appears we have no choice. Please handle whatever the guide needs first. As Alpha said, we cannot rely on the guide alone. HQ will do their best to identify Jeremy's last known location and prepare for a pursuit operation.
The space-time fabric of the Void is extremely illogical. Descendant, is this code related to the Void? This algorithm, this is truly incredible. But now is not the time to marvel at it. Based on the results calculated, as you likely recall from your Descendant training, the blade wielded by... If you allow it to power up, it will increase the time you spend in the Void. Descendant, please... Ready to undertake a void intercept. You succeeded in intercepting the Executioner. An extraordinary display of skill. If there was a descendant like you a century ago, I'm certain we would have been able to stop the apocalypse. There are no what-ifs in history, of course. But the apocalypse, regardless, if we allow ourselves to ponder all of the what-ifs. Every time an Ironheart is uncovered. But ironically, we also need the Ironhearts to stop the Descendant. Perhaps this is exactly why the Ancestor... I'm beginning to suspect that perhaps the Ancestor has hid the... We will need extensive preparation for the moment. There is much that I would like to discuss with you. However, we do not have the luxury of time right now.
Descendant, thanks to you, the stability of my system was restored. However, the Ironheart has slipped from our grasp. While you were stopping the Colossus, I delivered the necessary information to Enzo. It is likely that HQ will be preparing countermeasures.
The success of this operation will lead us to
Descendant, you're here. Thank you for all your hard work with the Intercept battle. Unfortunately, Albion has entered uncharted territory. A Descendant has committed treason. Damn it! HQ has officially denounced Jeremy as a traitor. Enzo received intel from the Guide and was first on the scene. As the enemy's attention is keenly focused on this location, and because of the swampy terrain, to make matters worse, we've lost contact with Essimo. Essimo's support was vital. Enzo won't be able to command and fight by himself. If we don't hurry, we'll be delivering the Ironheart to the Vulgus on a silver platter. Rules of engagement for Jeremy will be sent separately. If possible, I want to hear what he was thinking as his commander, and why he did what he did. Go after Jeremy, and please, find the Ironheart and bring it back.
I will tell Enzo to prepare to resume the operation.
Understood. Descendant, wrap up any preparations for reinforcements quickly, and head to the Misty Woods outpost in Echo Swamp. Enzo is awaiting your arrival.
Alpha, thank you for the reinforcements. Recommencing the operation to hunt down Jeremy.
I've sent number 17 of the Colon Special Forces to help with tracking Jeremy. Get the sitrep from Enzo and carry out the operation.
This operation must succeed. Alright, we've had some delays, but I'm happy to say we can... First things first, as we've lost contact with Essimo, I'm afraid we'll need a rescue operation for Essimo. He was deployed here on a mission to if possible, I think searching... While our operation was delayed, the Vulgus deployed their forces I got impatient, so I took command and attacked. But because after that, Vulgus forces increased and rapid deployment of soldiers wasn't... So starting now, we'll be focusing on reconnaissance. If you go on ahead, the soldiers... This will allow for much wider RK distribution, which will be... We have to overextend ourselves a little. We have no choice. Based on the intel from the guide, it's clear Jeremy has some kind of plan in mind. Apparently Jeremy's voice was captured through the Ironheart pulse. However, briefly that was detected. This is what was recorded.
I knew it, I was right. The Vulgus here have all been enhanced through superior DNA. The quality of this Kuiper's perfect, though it would have been good to secure both DNA and Kuiper in advance. Oh, yeah.
You heard him, right? DNA, Kuiper. I have no idea what he's talking about, but I know this operation needs to resume quickly. The area where the guide picked up Jeremy's voice is a way off. We've got a long road ahead of us. Us. This operation, we're all slowly sinking into this swamp. I'm not happy about it. Be prepared for unexpected combat situations. Leave the mission in your capable hands.
Enzo may have told you that Jeremy seems to be up to something. The Ironheart has stopped, which means he must have been trapped inside the quantum storage box used by the Descendants. You cannot allow Jeremy to take the Ironheart again. That much is certain.
Looks like we have no other choice but to go to the zone where we picked up his voice and investigate. Focus on the battle for now. Jeremy to HQ. If they have any new intel, they'll send it to us. Jeremy said that the Vulgus in this area have been enhanced with high-quality DNA. To analyze the differences between them and regular Vulgus, we'll secure genetic samples for comparison. We hope this has nothing to do with that old Colossus corpse. Go and collect Vulgus samples and place them in the supply box. job. I'll send the Vulgus DNA to be analyzed in Albion. Destroy the vault and break down the Kuiper. We'll be able to identify the key characteristics of the Kuiper composition using the remaining particles and debris.
I'm loading.
Take it. I'll make good use of it.
I'm loading.
Analysis has detected void energy on the surface of the Kuiper. This is definitely different from regular Kuiper. Join me at the outpost for a moment. There's a lot to discuss concerning the Vulgus and Kuiper. I know the pursuit is urgent. There's just a few things I'd like to highlight. focus on the battle for now. Deliver the info about Jeremy to HQ. If they have any new intel, they'll send it to us. This operation must succeed. Regarding Jeremy's defection, the plan is to capture him alive and carry out a detailed interrogation. However, after analyzing the characteristics of the first off, from the Vulgus DNA collected here, we'd call them malignant cells, but for the Vulgus, they're more of a genetic enhancement. And we've detected high level to humans. This affected Kuiper is highly contaminated material. Can you see the connection? Both the cells and the Kuiper have been altered as the result of exposure to the... I'm not sure why Jeremy needs them, but I do know the abandoned zone. Throughout Ingris's history, it's been identified. That's where we need to go. We can either overtake Jeremy, or at least find trace... Huh? Hold on.
Is anybody there? This is Essimo. We can't move. We're surrounded by enemy forces.
Essimo, what's your location?
I'm at the abandoned area. I was sent here on a mission to destroy the Vulgus facility. But at this rate, I'll be the one being destroyed.
Like hell you will. Sending reinforcements right now. This operation must succeed.
Essimo! Essimo, please respond!
Ah, damn it! We've lost... Actually, this works in our favor. I'll search for traces of Jeremy and the Ironheart with a guide. Please...
I am definitely detecting a very minute presence of RK in this zone. I appear to be unable to transfer my consciousness into it. This narrows it down to two possibilities. Either this is Jeremy's RK, or the RK of Essimo, who is unconscious.
We can't miss this opportunity. I've activated an eco-scan survey. If something happened here, the drones should pick it up. Ideally, we'll find some info on Jeremy, but we can hope to at least get some idea of SMO's whereabouts. I need you to retrieve some of the drones and return them. Analysis complete. Based on the data collected, this is of Jeremy's arcade.
Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being held inside this facility. I'm going. Hold the attention of the Order's forces for me. Likely that a bogus commander will appear. If you see one, eliminate them immediately. Enemy target identified. It doesn't seem to be a commander here. Take him out of it. Signs of SMO or any conflict. I'll need to search a different zone.
Follow SMO's traces. We should be able to find Jeremy as well. Not that far.
The RK is fading. We must move quickly.
Thick fog makes it difficult to carry out aerial reconnaissance. I will keep trying. Please be careful.
Chase it until
evacuations nearby. Vulgus are swarming in that direction.
henchmen on your way here? I'm not sure they know what they're after or what their next move is. I'll brief everyone. Gather round. Oh, of course. Oh, yeah. This is it. As you know, my mission was to remove the source of the contamination in the abandoned area before it spread to Albion. Where you rescued me, near the pipe there, my unit and I were looking for the source of the contamination connected to that pipe. We were on the verge of finding it. But the soldiers in my unit started getting sick, one by one, from some unknown disease. While the Order of Truth seemed to be getting... You know I have a sensitive nose, right? Well, my soldiers and the enemy smelled the same to me, but their symptom. Once I figured that out, I didn't just sit on my butt. I mobilized all of my men who were able to move and scoured. That's when they turned on me. I knew I shouldn't have pushed them. Jeremy showed up, and you know what that idiot said? Albion considers all of you to be expendable. Follow me, and I'll give you power. It sounded like a bunch of hogwash. But then he took out the Ironheart. And it was the first time, to be honest, it was also the first time I'd seen the real thing in person. And even I thought it was pretty extraordinary. But when that bastard said what he needed for his plan was nearby, what did Jeremy say it was again? What he needed? That's right. You're planning on going to the seed storage now, aren't you? In that case, destroying the source of the contamination, the seed storage, was my original mission. I'll make sure to blow up whatever it is Jeremy is trying to get his hands on.
secured the airspace above the operation zone. I'll leave you to handle the interior.
Enzo has minimized external interference. We should be able to Descendant, we need to determine what the Vulgus are doing. We need to know why the items that Jeremy is pursuing Jeremy is not linked to me. There is no way for me to know what he is planning. We must stop him before it is too late. Here are stronger. Please be careful. Using a narrow tunnel. We need to break through. That's strange. The enemies stationed at the entrance appear to be attacked. Jeremy must have been able to evade them. This must be the high-density Kuiper that Jeremy mentioned. By human standards, this is contaminated waste. It is also identical to the substance mentioned in Alzarote's autopsy report.
What? So, what you're saying is... Jeremy took...
There are no access records on this terminal for anyone aside from us. That is all I can say. We must explore it. I will focus on detecting closest from the arm. These Vulgus have established a large-scale Kuiper refinery here, concealed from the vigilant eyes of Albion.
Alzarote exists is proof enough for me that we can't allow this to continue. We will finalize the detonation of the facility, or you eliminate the enemy forces.
Powerful enemy units have been deployed to protect the Kuiper. Please be on your guard. Based on data analysis, the high-density Kuiper produced in this cave was used to enhance the Vulgus who occupied this zone.
The Vulgus made a lot of effort to enhance their forces. I admit it. Essimo was right to follow his nose.
The question is, why does Jeremy want this? The substance cannot be used anymore. There are no signs of Jeremy there either. We may know because of the contamination. No. The density of the Kuiper is too low.
Didn't touch any of this. Check the total amount of Kuiper in this report.
larger Kuiper deposit on the other side of the facility. But you should focus on doing what needs energy. On the other side of the facility is enough to create Alzarok-level Vulgus for centuries. It probably contains a high level of contamination.
What? Oh, everybody get out. I'm going to blow it to hell right now.
Jeremy might still be inside.
We have not found anything for Jeremy or any of the other culprits. Only the sense of on the other side of the facility.
Light is right. Probably
Commence loading.
I'm so pleased that you came with this I'm curious about the effectiveness of the
Send them. We must secure this area before Jeremy can. The Vulgus than this one. Thankfully, Jeremy did not progress that far. We must destroy this place before he can obtain the Kuiper. If we destroy this location, there will be no suitable zone for Jeremy to obtain high-density Kuiper from. Should he look for Kuiper in an outside source, he will not be able to avoid being detected by us.
I tell you earlier that the Vulgus are after the Tree of Truth? There's only one tree in this swamp that deserves that kind of title. I can take you there. After I demolish this facility, that is.
Essimo and I will handle this. Can you report back to Alpha in person? This intel is sensitive and we don't want to risk Jeremy listening in on any comms. I'll send you the rendezvous point shortly. Essimo, wait up.
The success of this operation will lead us to victory. Jeremy has got hold of Vulgus DNA and contaminated Kuiper? Well, the bastard always had a special interest in the Vulgus. He was always praising how much stamina the Vulgus had. Their power, their technological prowess, and the possibilities that they unlocked through genetic improvements. I didn't want to discourage him as he was doing useful research into the enemy's capabilities. But I can't deny his obsession made his teammates uneasy. There was an incident where he captured a Vulgus production facility. He argued that Albion also needed to create artificial soldiers. The Colon Counterintelligence Unit investigated his research and seized his records. He was sent to the detention center for a time as a result of what they discovered. He was nearly expelled as a descendant. Wait. Once he's acquired there's no reason he won't go ahead with his plan. I wonder if that's why he studied the autopsy report on Alzarok so carefully. He's likely after more than the quantum storage box containing the Ironheart. We need to examine all records involving Jeremy and any of Albion's supplies. All right. Now that I understand the gravity of the situation, you may return to the field. I entrust the capture of Jeremy and secure retrieval of the Ironheart to you.
Demolition of the seed storage has been completed. Rendezvous point sent. No matter which way you look at it, it definitely is the Tree of Truth. An encrypted call. This is Enzo. Identify. Wait. Is this Jeremy?
This gigantic tree is believed to have once been the subject of religious worship by